What's up, YouTube? Charles here. For today, I just want to make a little update on my current project LA, because right now I have like typical 14-hour days. I'm recording that before I'm going to the gym and before I'm going to work. So yeah, just so you know, I'm a little bit busy right now. I also still want to sneak in a full day of eating somewhere. It just takes more time to film these. So today I just want to make a little update and tell you guys what's up. So here you can see me working out with Florian from the YouTube channel QualityGains. I will put him in the description below. You can show him some love if you want. You can comment one of his videos that I send you. would be fun. So yeah, I also recorded a podcast with him that will be uploaded in a couple of days. And today I just want to talk a little bit about my project LA. So how am I doing? To be honest, I start to feel down a little bit sometimes, because right now I'm also not sleeping well all the time, and then you always have these doubts kicking in, like, yeah dude, but you don't look as good as you thought, like you will not get in shape on time. You should have started your YouTube fitness journey in the beginning of the year, because back then you looked better than now, and now people will not take you serious. All these doubts that you have sometimes. I mean, perhaps you have the same thing if you do other projects, but I know that these are just thoughts. Like I don't need to care about them. I just need to execute the plan. That's everything that counts. And yeah, I'm actually doing that right now. I'm just executing the plan. I'm just strategizing. I'm just like putting in the reps, and this is what it is. I'm always going to the gym regardless of how I'm feeling, and this is also the thing you should be doing. I mean, everybody knows that, but not everybody does that, of course. So how will I proceed from now? Because as you can see, I put on a little bit of muscle mass. I'm around 65 kilos right now. And I'm planning my cut before I'm going to LA. I plan to do like 5 weeks originally. And now I plan to start 1 week earlier. So I will already start next week probably. The only reason is I still want to do 5 weeks with a calorie deficit of like 600 calories. So that I will lose around 3 kilos in 5 weeks. 3 kilos and 7 pounds of body weight. Probably the most fat, of course, but I want to start a week earlier. The only reason is because then when I have done these 5 weeks, which I planned, I still have 1 week left if I fucked up some days, because I mean, life happens sometimes. Sometimes you get invited to a dinner, or sometimes perhaps you have a low moment, you don't sleep enough, you overeat, and all these days can add up sometimes. So I'm just doing that as a backup. And if I can stick to this first 5 weeks, the last week will be a week that I will eat a little bit more, so I can make perhaps good pictures for like social media for myself, because if you're lean and if you don't eat enough, your glycogen stores are depleted and you look pretty flat and not really full. But then if you eat carbs again, your glycogen stores are getting full, and then you look way better and the pump is great. And it always happens when you're pretty lean, and then you transition to a bulk phase. You transition to a phase where you eat more, and then you think like, oh, I gained muscle instantly, but no, it's just because your glycogen stores are full again. So yeah, that's the thing with the carbs. So I just plan to do that. I will also show you a full day of eating. It won't be that spectacular, because I will be eating 1,800 calories a day, which is not a lot if you think about it. But you also need to think that when I work, I almost sit the whole day long. So I will burn around 2,300 calories on working days. So I will have a calorie deficit of 500 calories. And then when I work out and I eat 1,800 calories, I will have a calorie deficit of 700 calories. So then at the end of the week, I guess I will have a calorie deficit of 600 calories a day, which will add up. And after 5 weeks, I should have lost 3 kilograms. So this is the plan. But also what I'm thinking is, as I said in the beginning of the year, I looked way better. I mean, I looked better than now. I had a little bit more muscle mass. So I think perhaps when I'm in the diet, I will go higher protein. I will add some extra 40 to 50 grams of protein to my day, just to save my muscle mass from losing. And just for like science reason, I mean, if you look at the science, a higher protein intake will help you to lose fat better if you work out besides that, because you will save your muscle mass, and more muscle mass results in more energy expenditure. So then I will go higher protein, and I guess if I go higher protein, I will also have higher IGF-1 levels and all this stuff, which will help me to probably build some additional muscle mass when I'm cutting, or at least save my muscle mass from losing. So I guess I will like save all my muscle mass and just lose body fat if I do it right. So yeah, talking about IGF-1 as well, I mean, I said in all the videos, it's not good for longevity. And I know that if you do it like every day, if you eat high protein every day, it could not be the best for longevity. But as I said on my channel, I want to combine both worlds of like lifting weights, working out, and longevity. And if you are cutting, and if your goal is like to lose the most body fat in this period, like in my 6 weeks period, my number one goal will be to lose body fat. And then after that, my number one goal will be longevity again, you know. But don't think that I'm like eating like crap during my 6 weeks body fat loss phase. I'm still eating like blueberries, broccoli, all this great stuff, kiwis, all this great stuff, and compounds that are helping you with longevity, but I'm just amping up my protein a little bit, which is a factor that is not optimal in my life, or will not be optimal. But when the rest is optimal, you know, like, then you should not really care about that. At least you should not care about that if it's just for a short period of time, and if it's aligned with your number one priorities during that time. I plan to do that. I'm really curious also how we'll look lean again, because if you haven't looked lean for like more than 6 months, you kind of forget how it feels like, you know. I am at that place right now. I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, being lean is cool, but you know, I don't really need it. But then once you're lean, you don't wanna gain body fat again. So yeah, it's a pretty fun thing. And if you overlift as well, and you also cut sometimes, you know what I mean. So yeah, this is the video of today, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it, how you like it. Also make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any wishes for content, let me also know. If you have questions, let me know as well. And also, if you like the video, make sure to like it, because it will help my content to get ranked in YouTube. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.